Okay. This is the second of the 4 parts where I decided to talk about my gaming history. The reason for this is in the previous part, because I accidentally didn't record my microphone. Yeah. Okay, dokie. So where I stopped was talking about Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo. Yeah. And this game was again much bigger, and the story, and you had I don't know, over 10 characters to play with. Yeah, there wasn't really a main character. There were multiples and some side characters where you can join on a journey. Yeah, and this was really cool. And other games I played on the Super Nintendo system, yeah, besides Zelda and Final Fantasy, were more of the usual stuff. I played Street Fighters versus other friends and so. And of course, games like Metroid, I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, when I remember. Yeah, well, a few years later, PlayStation 1 came out. So the next generation in console gaming was based upon the CD. I guess it was CDs, yeah, on the CD system, and they had again much more storage to save the game. Yeah. And the first time I played, I got the PlayStation 1 especially because I wanted to play Final Fantasy 7. And the first time I played Final Fantasy 7, I was just like, wow. Yeah. I can remember that the sound became so crystal clear. Yeah. Compared to what I'm used to the Super Nintendo systems and so, and it just looked so good. Yeah, it was pre-rendered graphics where you moved, and this was so cool. And still, the combat was the same. You gave commands and so, but the story was again so dramatic, and Final Fantasy was But then there were other type of games because of the CD. There was some kind of 3D game, like, yeah, because the first time I got my hands on Resident Evil, I bought it from someone, which was quite funny, because he got the game, yeah, but he didn't want to play it anymore because it was just about 30 minutes or so in the game, and he walked down the room, and then bang, the windows where dogs were jumping through the windows from outside. He was inside the house, and he was so jump scared that he let his controller fall to the ground, and he said, "No, that's not my game." When I think about it now, it's kind of funny because Resident Evil is not really about jump scares. Usually you can hear the zombies and the different mutations you encounter. You can hear them and when they are far away or so, there are no jump scare. This was the dogs jumping through the window. It's one of the very few jump scares I can remember. Yeah, but oh my god, I love this game so much. Survival horror became one of my a game type I really like. Yeah. So this game was, I mean, you know, all Resident Evil. This was the first Resident Evil. Yeah. A group of a special force came to investigate an incident in Raccoon City, I guess it's called now. And you learn about what causes this incident, the Umbrella Corporation, and have to fight your way through till to the end. And like most Resident Evil games, in the end you have to fight the big T-virus mutation, yeah, with the rocket launcher, and then a helicopter comes, yeah. And you escape with a big boom, because you always in many Resident Evil games first you had always a countdown, yeah, 60 seconds to self-destruction, and then you fight the boss. It's not kind of cool. Another game which is till now for me has really a most fascinating story is Xenogears. Yeah. When I was there very regularly visiting the local game shop, and during this time those game shop, they had to really boom in selling games from the United States. Yeah. Because many games were only published in Japanese, where they came from, yeah, like Final Fantasy or Xenogears, and some games only have made a copy in the English US version, and that's why I have to go to the gaming shop, because I couldn't buy it elsewhere, because it was an import. Yeah. And one day I went to the gaming shop, and he knew me, and he knew what games I like, and told me, here, I show you Xenogears. What cool. And then they had all games, all open, and you can just show you how the game is. And show me Xenogears. I saw, okay, the combat, okay, RPG style with commands, yeah. But he told me that this game had a very nice and dramatic story with so much, what he called it, eye-popping events. Yeah, you play and then things happen, and he called it eye pops. Yeah, where you make, whoa, what's that? Yeah, and the story, it spans. It's how it's called. It spans from the beginning of time to involves about rebirth, reincarnation. Yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. And this series gets continued because it has a huge success. Another game which I can remember is Final Fantasy Tactics. This one, I remember, was made by Russians, but it was again a very good story. Yeah, I really liked this one. But the combat was kind of cool. It was strategic commands on a field where you have to plan movement and skill or spells execution. But the story, it was so good about how history is written by those who win, and history don't tell the truth. About someone who is there, where they I don't know how they say he was an enemy of religion, so he would be remembered as a bad one, as a dark person. But the truth is that he uncovered, that the organization in this world which control religion and so, they were the dark ones, and they are involved with the dark and hidden powers. So it was really cool. Yeah, PlayStation 1 hold a long time, and of course I got a PlayStation 2 and other Final Fantasy games. I played them all. Yeah, and they were all kind of cool. And yeah, I got away from the Nintendo system. But later, when I had the opportunity to afford, when I had some more money, I bought the Nintendo 64 just alone to play Zelda. Yeah, this was the only reason. And this system came out, which is up till now the I guess the most successful game in game history. Only thing can beat this is Tetris. Yeah, I guess you have to. It's when you see what's on the top one game of all times. Yeah, it's this game. It's Ocarina of Time. Yeah, and this is the reason why I said what is for me Zelda. Zelda tried to advance in the combat system, and Ocarina of Time had a combat system that's so good. It's a little bit like Darksiders. Darksiders takes this combat system, but it makes more hack and slash elements. And Ocarina of Time, you lock onto targets, you can jump to the side, you can jump with a flip, or what's called salto, backwards and forwards with a thrusting sword, and you use your shield. And the combat was, after a while, when you get used to the controls, you had perfect control over the flow of the battle, because it was like sword dancing. Yeah, you read your enemy and you react to every move he do. Yeah, I mean you know how. I guess many know this game and how it plays, but I'm just describing it how it was for me. It's like dancing, yeah, and this is so much fun after a while. Yeah, of course Zelda had again, yeah, okay, you're Link, you have to save the world, save the princess, but this time the story is about the Ocarina of Time, where you have to go backwards into the time, because the present you can't change anything about Ganon's power and his rule over the world. Yeah, and you go backwards in time with the ocarina and have to use this. Yeah, and but what this game this game made so successful when you play it. I mean, there was so many people, they know this Ocarina of Time because it's so much a huge success. And because of its combat, this is up till now my most preferred combat I like to play or action. I like to play in action games because it's so much fun. And there was a sequel to this, Majora's Mask. Yeah, because in the Zelda universe, one game or another, they are not exactly related, especially not related in a timing line, in a timeline. Yeah, they just do what they want. It's always a hero, and always most of the time is a princess and tree force power. But Majora's Mask was just like a spin-off. Yeah, again with again where you have to this time you have to influence the timeline really much, and you have only 3 days till the end of the world, and you have to jump forward and backwards and change the days and then change day and night time to trigger events. It was kind of cool, but not so cool as Ocarina of Time. Yeah. So another gaming series which now next part came out on PS4, or totally said on PS3, I guess it was. This concludes the Metal Gear series. It started on PlayStation 1. I really love this game too, and this is where I like those games where they play you experience them like a movie. Yeah, I mean, in Metal Gear there are so many cutscenes. Yeah, and they like so much worth on character presentation and voice over and movie-like cutscenes. Yeah, and I mean, I guess there were 4 Metal Gear games. Yeah, concluding with the 4th Metal Gear game on the PS3, and this series, this was already about 15 years old or so. This was, if you haven't played Metal Gear, I really recommend playing it. Yeah, and of course playing it with the first console release. Yeah, it started on the Game Boy. I don't know these games because I just looked at them. I don't really. It's just another game. This is, I believe, it's top-down perspective and total stealth and so. But I can only talk about the console releases because I like them so much more. Oh, okay. This is the 3rd Guardian. Yeah. Again, he's it's like the same like the first, but this time the white portals are on the side, as you can see. But his fucking attacks, they kill me. Then after a while I realized that I had to use a portal on one side and create one on the other side to escape this fucking huge whirlwind attack. Yeah? Because most of the time when you just run away, you don't have enough space left. Yeah, depending on where he starts this attack. But you can see me always struggling with this aiming mode, because this is not so easily for me, at least, to aim with the control sticks. Maybe when I play a ego shooter or something, I can do this better. But this is kind of weird because it's really slow. Yeah. It's really slow, and it takes, then it accelerates. Yeah, but I can't do it real quick like I want to, like with the mouse. Yeah, Metal Gear was another gaming series which was so much fun for me. Well then, sometime when I started, I don't know how it's called, when you do I just look it up, when you learn a job. So what's this called, right? I'm just looking now. Education? Apprenticeship. When I did my apprenticeship in the I don't know, I learned about computers and networking and so yeah, I guess you know what I mean. Information scientist, computer scientist. This was the job I wanted to learn, and all the people in my class, yeah, most of them, they played on PC too, and we started playing a game over network, which was Half-Life, yeah, this ego shooter, and this started for me with this was so much fun. When I played with others or against others in team, and I know the people because they were in the same room. We did this during breaks, yeah, or sometimes not. Sometimes when we have to learn something, but yeah, you know how it goes, yeah. And this was cool, and then eventually someone said, "Hey, come on, let's try Counter-Strike," and then we started playing Counter-Strike. Also in the free time, we said, "Come on, let's meet on this server," and I I got somehow addicted to this because this was so cool. Yeah, just right when I came home in the evening, I played with those people I knew from the apprenticeship. Yeah, and then after a time we started doing some LANs and just played Counter-Strike the whole time. Yeah, the whole time. Some of them wanted to play the other game. I don't know how it's called anymore. Unreal or so, where there's capture the flag and so, but not many like this because Counter-Strike was all about aiming and how fast you can aim and so. And this other game was more like you have to look where the other players, in which direction they move, and then you have to shoot at the place where they are going to be. This was just another game style and also cool, but we were more Counter-Strike players. Yeah, and then one time at the LAN, someone told me, "Hey, you play all the time only Counter-Strike. Why not try out some Warcraft?" Yeah, Warcraft 3, the strategic game from Blizzard. Yeah, so, okay, I'll take a look at that, and I played the campaign. Yeah, it was really fun, and I really love playing those custom games where a player, and after a while it was me, where a player opens a custom-made map where almost everything can be done. Yeah, like the beginning of indie gaming. Yeah, for me it's like the beginning of indie gaming because were games made by fans, just by one person sometimes, a group of players or fans. They made a custom map. Yeah, it was a whole game sometimes, like an RPG or so, or I played tower defense, and this was really fun. Yeah, and because of this Warcraft 3, I learned to know about the upcoming game World of Warcraft, and I told my clan, or what guilds in Warcraft 3 were called clans, yeah, that I'm going to play World of Warcraft, and why not come with me? Yeah, and no one of them said yeah. I also said they want to take a look too. No, they said no, I stay with Warcraft 3. Yeah, you can, and so I said okay. And well, the stuff was I played a lot with my clan members in Warcraft 3, and it was, yeah, we had so many fun times. And now the thing that had happened, the people who I get really used to know in Warcraft 3. Yeah, at first they didn't play World of Warcraft, but then I can remember I played World of Warcraft. Yeah, let's go ahead with this. And the first hours I played, I was getting a so bad feeling. Yeah, it's funny when I think now. Yeah, because I started a night elf, and then I was there on this huge tree, yeah, Yggdrasil, and there was a quest giver with a yellow exclamation mark. He gave me a quest. Come on over here. You kill six young night sabers for me to restore balance here in the nature. Yeah, you know, night elves are nature, yeah, and trees. Okay. And I did this. I killed 6 young lightsabers, and then I did the quest, and I went back to him and said, yeah, I get XP points for this, and he had a follow-up quest, and this time kill 6 lightsabers. Okay. I continued. Just walked around a huge tree, looking for those sabers, and did this quest too. Yeah. And after this, I went back, and here the quest giver told me, yeah, now you gotta kill 6 old Night Sabers. And I was just fucked up. I thought, this is the whole game? Yeah? I just walk around all the time, I get some shitty, boring quests, kill quests, where I have to kill Night Sabers, or you know how this was how this is now related to as a funny thing, kill 10 rats. Quests which just basically tell you kill 10 rats and be done with it, and then come again and now kill 10 elephants or whatever. I was so bored. Yeah. But I paid this, I bought this game. I made a subscription to it. Yeah, it costs $15 a month or so. And now, yeah, of course I don't just put this game away. I played on. And then after some time, the quests, they became more better. They told a story where I have to explore a temple, and I have to gain relics, and there were the ancient ones, and I saw that this world, this fantasy world of Azeroth, there was so much lore in it, yeah, and lore taken from the Warcraft world, yeah, the Warcraft 3 got alive in the world of Warcraft. This is the reason I started playing World of Warcraft, and this is how I became into these MMORPG, yeah, massive multiplayer online role-play games. Yeah, and the quest became much more funnier, and I saw how huge the world was. Now I was in a big forest, the next time I was in a desert and in a swarm, dark area. Oh, this was so fun. Yeah, this was so much fun for me. And my character became stronger and get more skills. And then when I made the first dungeon and I played with 4 other players over the internet, of course it's an online game, but there came the fun. Just like in Counter-Strike, I played with other people. This became a whole other side, yeah. And like many others, I mean, so at this time, fantasy games, they became so successful, and World of Warcraft was the #1 game, yeah. We all know that Blizzard does very good games. They don't invent much, but many people say they copy a lot. But what they do, they copy. But when they copy, they make it in a much more in a perfection way. Yeah. Yeah, and then World of Warcraft sucks away a lot of time. There was nothing any other game I could play anymore, and my clan friends from Warcraft 3, one time I was around level 20, and I was in a human area in World of Warcraft where there was a dark cemetery, a graveyard, and the village full of night watchers, and I really liked this area. And then someone whispered to me, yeah, it was my friend from the Warcraft 3 clan. And he said, yeah, I tried this game out now some hours ago, and yeah, he said this was a little getting boring there in Warcraft 3, and then one friend came, then another friend came, and of course we started a guild, and it was so much fun, yeah. And after, you know how this game works, yeah. One time you reach max level, which was level 60. And then things started where there were 2 raids. One was the Onyxia raid, where you have to go in with 40 people. Yeah. And there was no guild on the server who could do this, because they were not that big or had this aim or goal. This was new. Yeah, and not everyone in World of Warcraft was the same type of players who go to the end level and want to do this. Well, I had a huge drive. I joined with other random from other guilds, and we went into Onyxia and tried, and we saw, oh, this doesn't work at all. We need you need some practice and some organization, and players have to get used to how the combat flows. The same was true for the another raid dungeon for 40 players, the Molten Core, and we went in. We only killed the first boss after many tries, and this was the time I saw some people asking around in Iron Forge, yeah, in the Dwarven city, that they want to build a guild. And what happened is that we started a guild from my guild and another guild and a third guild. We all came together. Yeah, I told the people of my guild, I want to kill that dragon. And we only can kill that dragon if we are 40. And we need more. And this was, yeah, this brought World of Warcraft to another level, and in some cases it was really dangerous, because many players say this afterwards, looking back, that they became addicted to that game. Yeah, and I had some of this too, yeah. Well, of course, and the thing is, okay, it's not really bad, because it was so much fun for us. Yeah. 60 people in the guild playing together, know each other, and doing things together to beat a huge boss or so. Oh, this is so much fun, was that. Yeah, and this is where I found how much I like these games, these online role-playing games. Yeah. Still, I stayed with playing Zelda. Yeah, Zelda on the GameCube, the next console from Nintendo. But Windwalker wasn't really my deal. I'm not sure it's Zelda's aim to create an open world where you can use a ship on a huge Atlantic focused world with many small islands, and so this wasn't that cool, especially after Majora's Mask, because Majora's Mask, when you get all masks, you can turn into an adult, a grown version of Link, and this was so cool, and many people expected the next Zelda to be with an adult Link, and that the graphics and style were adapted to this, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't, yeah. But the game after this, Twilight Princess, yeah, on GameCube. Oh my god. This game brought the combat and the story and the art to a very cool, it's like an, I don't know, anime-like version, much to the dark anime style, and especially the combat is got so much better. Now you had again these sword dancing and other weapons you can use, but this time there were combos where you can roll around behind the enemies and have to use special sword techniques you learn throughout the game to crush enemies, and this is one of the best Zelda games for me, yeah. Just alone for that fucking cool combat. And the art style from that wolf lady. Yeah, it's so cool. The Zelda game after that, I guess was... I'm only speaking of console releases, but I got away from the top-down perspective. There were many spin-offs and Zelda games on the handheld system, Game Boy Advance and Color, or Game Boy Color, what's called. But I'm not into this. Yeah, I stayed on the TV console platform. And the next Zelda game on Wii U was the one where you used where the game I don't know, motion capturing with a controller. So you had a controller to control movement, and in the right hand you have the stick, you know, this motion capturing thing. And the right hand was your sword, and you pretend that you swing a sword, and the right hand was your shield. Yeah, and moving around. And this game is also very cool. Sometimes I didn't like this style of controlling because oh no, the cutscene. We got now all Well of Souls, access to Azrael.
Straga awaits.
Looks like you finally outlived your usefulness, Azrael.
And how do you propose to leave the tower once Straga has been dealt with? Straga and the tower are one. Even if you manage to defeat him, you'll be trapped without me.
We need him.
Pray the horseman doesn't make it back alive.
Yeah, now we get access to the... This is really the last chosen, Straga, the first boss we encountered in Darksiders, where I threw the cars at his face. Yeah, and this time, yeah, I guess this is the hardest boss in the game. At least it was for me, yeah. Because here I have to use this, well, of course, I have to use the Void Walker aim mode to beat this one. And like many other players, they have the same problem as me, that this is a little bit clumsy and awkward to use it, and you're supposed to do it fast. That's the problem. Here I was just showing off. I was talking about that the combo system in Darksiders, you can press X for the sword 4 times in a row and it does one combo, or you press it 2 or 3 times, then make a break and then continue slashing to use another combo. Yeah, but you don't have to wait too long or the combo breaks. Yeah, just was showing this off. Now here's Straga. You see, we have 2 Void Walker tiles on the ground. I just activate them. Oh man, that's a fucking huge hammer. Yeah, they show us the weak point on the eye.
You are stronger than Straga, remember it. But here, you face Straga with no hope of victory or escape. Straga is the mightiest of the Destroyer's chosen.
And the last. Your master chose poorly.
Straga will enjoy killing you again.
Yeah, at first I didn't have any clue how to beat this boss, because now afterwards I just laugh about me, because okay, he was these fucking slam attacks. I really had problem dodging these, but then I realized I have to always keep moving, because when I wait for the slam to come, it fucks me up. Yeah. When you can use the portals, but you don't need to. So I need this one. I realized when he holds it behind his back. Yeah, it took a while for me to realize this. Sometimes I'm pretty dumb, I guess. But still having fun. This doesn't really work. I can hit only his red eye on the back. Come on, go to the portal. Yeah, I was too much focused about avoiding his attacks. No, this time I use it. Ah, it's on the other side. No, fuck! Yeah, go inside. Ah, too late. No, low, go. Lows. Behind his back. Now I can hit his eye. The system replaced eye war has destroyed already. Yeah, this one surprised me too. Of course I don't have the leisure to kill them in peace. Straga is continuing his slam fist attacks. So it's quite intense here. Yeah, fuck this Straga. Ooh. No. Come on. Yeah. So here comes a new move. I was... Fuck off. Ah! Shit. See, for this move I need two things. I'm really struggling to hit these when he does move now inside. No, I hit him the second time. And have to realize that this doesn't really help. Yeah, this is kind of cheap. I can Straga, when Straga recovers, you can't hit him anymore. So it's no real use using any special attack at his face. Tricky part is now fighting those angels while he continues with his slam attack. And then shit off. Okay, I guess this time I kill him, huh? Oh no? I'm not sure anymore. No, this... This is not so easy to avoid, because doing it too early doesn't work, and doing it too late, of course, doesn't work too. Okay, now I'll just wait for that attack. Oh. No. He kills me again. Now comes this one, I guess. Yeah, it's normal. Needing some practice. What? Did I evade the attack? Hey. Fucking angel. Come on, be quick about it. Do the portal. That's a special attack now. You can't avoid these except by using the portals. And... Ah, shit. Okay. Let's see if this works better. Slam. Yeah. Just keep moving to one side. Because I usually do strafing left, right, but then I get hit. Because I need every movement in one direction. Yeah. Straga will kill you again. So this time I was just trying out if I can dish out more damage versus him. But this doesn't really make work. I guess this time I kill him. Yeah. Come on. Fuck off. Now it's Straga's turn. Come on, get rid of these. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kinda bored watching this again. Really. Another slam attack, yeah. Wait, this is where I stopped using focus on the smaller enemies because you can fight better, but it's easily he can do a fist attack without me realizing it. Yeah. Tricky horseman. Yeah, come on. Oh, now he does his special swipe attack. This does so much damage. Wait, go. Ah, this time it worked. Another time. And then I realized he does it from the other side. Okay. Ah, he hit me. But not so much. Okay, come on, hit this. Ah, you see? I'm really struggling to do this in time. Now I have to do another bunch of these fucking attacks. But with some practice they are quite easy to dodge. Ah, fuck off. Another swipe attack. Okay, this worked. Cool. Now, next time. Yeah, go! Hey, did he hit me? I'm not sure. Oh, fuck off! Just a second to aim at this, at his mace. No, come on. Ah. Yeah, come on. Next time. Ah, he hit me. Come on. No, it's... Go! Go and run inside! Go, go, go! Oh. Fucking hit him. Now we get ya. No, because again. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, using the chaos form versus those small, just to make it more quicker, because there's no really a point in using this versus Straga. You can't hit him. Yeah. Portal. Quick. Just preparing the portal when he does the swipe attack again. Come on. Yeah. as the most brutal finishes war use against angels. Oh, another swipe attack. Ah, too early. Hit me. Oh. This is the time where I decided to use the one greater life essence I found. I have only one because I didn't bought any. You can buy some for souls again, but I don't want to do this. Because I just have the opinion it's possible to kill the bosses without one. But this one here is really fucking off for me. Come on, hit those things. Yeah. Glass, come on. No. Yeah, this is where I kill him. This is the third time now I get his attack through. Ah. Oh yeah, jetzt it's done. Fuck you off.